Well, let me start with some good news first. Let me start in South Korea. Do we have Pastor Sun's Chance on the phone with us? Chance, hi. How
Hello,
are you? Are
Glenn.
you in Korea now?
Yes, I'm Korean now, and I landed here 2 nights ago, and I'm still jet lagged, but it has been a miraculous
Yeah.
day today. So,
Yeah, I'm so excited. Please, for anybody who doesn't know, Chance's father, Pastor Soon, is one of the biggest pastors in South Korea. We have been talking about this for months. He went to jail, like really, I think a couple of days before Charlie Kirk died, or maybe a couple of days after. And it is South Korea is in real trouble, and this is important because it affects you, the American people. If we lose South Korea, we lose a lot. And China is really infiltrating South Korea, and it is changing South Korea, and it is becoming a very hostile place. First for Christians because they're the first to stand up, and Chance's father stood up and was just talking about school board elections, and the state charged him with election interference. That is something that if you're ever charged with in Korea, you get like a fine. They put him in jail. He's been in jail for 6 months now, and they wanted to put him in jail for years. And they're now, the head of South Korea said, we can go in any church without a warrant. We can take the church property and sell it ourselves and not give it back to the church. I mean, it's really getting bad. But Donald Trump and J.D. Vance paid attention, and when they met with, I think, the prime minister, right, in Washington a couple of weeks ago, J.D. Vance brought your father up, and tell us the result. What's happening now?
yeah, so the court ruling has come out today, this morning at 10 a.m. And although my father has gotten sentenced to 6 month imprisonment, it was also a delay sentence suspended, which is also like a probation for a year. So he got an immediate release. And it's my first time being able to hold my father's hand in 4.5 months. And it's been a lot of church members and our family crying and crying, being so thankful, grateful, not only to God, but to Americans and also brothers and sisters in Christ around the world for raising voices and to fight our fight as well. Because you guys are realizing this is not only about Korea, but also this is coming at your doors. Um, so we are so grateful for all of you.
I will tell you, I just love you and your brother's relationship with your dad, and I think your dad is a Dietrich Bonhoeffer we are watching grow into that role in real time, and he has raised two unbelievably great sons, and I love your love for your father. So you've seen him. He's the last I talked to you, he could barely use his hands because of the conditions in the prison over there. I mean, it really does not sound like a Western style prison in the way he was treated over there. He's lost a lot of weight, but other than that, he's healthy and in good spirits.
He's really healthy and good spirit, but physically, so he hasn't told the public or the church members, but to us, he has shown his back and also um, his hip. And it's to a point because of the blisters, he had to sit down on of course, a very hard concrete floor and for hours, or more than 12 hours a day. And there are blisters, and it turned to a form of rice cake almost. And his feet are not, he's not, his feet are numb because he had to sit down for a long time. So his back is, I guess, pressuring the lower body, and also his teeth are getting bad. So he's about to go see a
Oh my
dentist tomorrow
gosh,
morning first thing. He wasn't able to
this is
chew on,
crazy.
yeah, so yeah,
He wasn't able to chew on what?
on one side of his, yeah, his teeth. So I guess he's gotten more muscle on the other side right now, but he's got to balance it up. He said he was cheerfully joking about it, although he broke our hearts.
This is not something you expect from a Western nation. I mean, this honestly sounds like, you know, the Soviet Union when I was a kid.
Yeah. there's no bedding, so there was just one very just one blanket, and that's it.
Um, Tell me about, because I think that this is great, but the minute this administration stops looking away at your father, stops looking at Korea, this comes right back with a vengeance. So
Yes.
one of the things that we've talked about is you need a Christian school or church to adopt your school or church in Korea and make it kind of an expanded campus, a second campus, right? Because that will
Yes, Glenn.
protect you guys.
Yes. Yes, Glenn. Thank you so much for bringing this up because my father has been praying for 17 years, and Sacred Church was able to establish a Christian school named Sacred Unam Christian Academy in 2024. And last year, the state rejected the accreditation. So, because the school wouldn't implement the woke ideologies into the education curriculum, because my father and Sacred Church believe that our future leaders are the most important, if not one of them. And if it gets rejected again this year, which is most likely, it will be closing down. And we believe that if Sacred Unam Christian Academy can be operated as a U.S. campus branch in South Korea, um, because the current regime, if there's one thing that they're afraid of would be the US. So they wouldn't be able to attack or be vengeance against the US entity or property. So we believe that that will be helping out tremendously for the school situation.
So if you are a Christian school and you think that there's a chance that you might want to just kind of adopt this school, it will be a great blessing to the Christians in Korea. How do people contact you, Chance?
Either contact me on X, anyone can message me, and either X or Instagram as well at Chance Son 1226. So yeah, we just need one school. So
Okay.
thank you so much, Glenn.
Thank you. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Say hi to your father for me, William. Tell him we're praying for him.
As he's actually, I told him about him one of the first things, and he's very appreciated because he was going to write you a letter inside the prison. And yeah, thank you so much, Glenn. And all the viewers and listeners, I really appreciate it. It has made a big impact on this case, and Koreans are very, very appreciated for this. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Chance told me that his father was going to write me a letter in prison, but his hands were so broken from the 4 months. I mean, what kind of prison is that over there? I mean, that's nuts. South Korea is going full authoritarian. I mean, the pastor may be the first guy to ever try to escape, South Korea by going across the border to North Korea. I mean, it's not good. It is not good.